Like, um, the Eventide one, I don't have trouble getting there because this person. The only reason you'd have trouble losing your Paragon bonus when you're in Eventide, if you're fighting a monster, you got to break off the fight and you got to head towards the center of the map. It's just what it is. That's how it works when you're playing Flashpoint. And when after you've gotten to the center of the map and you leave the area, the amount of time you have to get back to the center or the boundary of the Flashpoint game mode is a lot shorter than the first time when you were coming through. I think what would be nice is like if they do almost like a highlighted light, something to show you the barrier of it. I know what they are, I can see them, but I don't think some people realize what they are. So it would be nice if they kind of had that. But the one I really like was Hope Lion. The idea he had was actually pretty cool. He goes, I was thinking that the Dido feature and its pros and cons. I know the game tends to be PvE, but if it had a more casual, you all might consider it a PvE only game mode, which they have. It's called, so let me show you in the FAQ. I don't think a lot of people read it. They talk about game modes in here. So where is it? Can I get my gear randomly generated? Do mods and traits only affect the entire character? Will gear be balanced? Banners and class systems. I'm looking for game modes. It must be closest to the top. So here are the game modes, right? The classic modes: capture the flag, King of the Hill, and other familiar modes. So we have Flag Hunter, we have Core Rush, and we have Capture the Flag, which is cool. They have War mode, which we finally got, longer than classic modes, but in many ways you can contribute to the victory, both PvE and PvP. We're also developing Guardian modes, which are PvE focused versions of War mode, where the mode includes things like defending bases and taking out raid bosses. Much like these modes, it includes light PvP, but it's generally less focused on head-to-head combat. So there is an idea for it. It's called Guardian mode, but I think I like his idea a little bit better in feedback, because I'll continue with it. What he was talking about is, imagine if you did it on PvE only, which is kind of cool, where the team you jump into, if you jump in with 10 guys, 15 guys, you're fighting a map that team is just fighting by itself. There is no player versus player. It's all cooperative stuff to finish the mode, and that could be fun in its own right too. And that would be an easier mode to play, because you wouldn't have to worry about fighting other players. It's just that you would try to achieve a certain goal. I think what they could do is they can make it timed, very similar to like the events in war mode are right now, so the game doesn't drag on too long, and you can actually have it timed out to about 15 minutes. And depending how well you do with each thing and how fast you can finish them is how many points you're getting, and based on how many points you get as a team, that's when you basically win. That's how you get your rewards. So that it would be something like that. But he goes, some people love the Overseer in War mode, and I guess we'd love more creatures like that. I personally like a lot of strategy that the Overseer implies to kill, but why not making dungeon like modes where you drop in a group of players and coordinate to attack different bosses based on the lore, which is actually kind of cool. I could definitely see something like that, having chest rewards, bonus points for the perfect run. Dusk Quint would probably demand a lot of level design, but I think it would be cool. Yeah, So that is a really cool idea. But I would think like just a pure dungeon where you and 5 or 6 other people jump into Catalyst Black and you're working to finish this thing as fast as possible, so you can get the a really good rewards. And it's still fun, but it's not as competitive nature, and it would be a lot cooler in a casual setting. So I think that's a really good idea. The another one too is these guys in this Vainglory, bro. Yeah, this one is Andiaz. This is a good idea too. I was thinking about that also, to be able to see the indicator to show when your allies have primals ready or not in cooldown. Like, it would be kind of cool, like around the characters you could have like a little green circle on your friends anyway, and then you can see like a little green circle where it's cycling through that how much the person has before primal. And if the circle is completely green around them or gold around them, whatever color you choose to make it, that would mean that person has primal already. And that'd be kind of cool. And that only works for friends that are allies, not all friends. So that'd be kind of neat. So that's a really good idea too. And they have a vote going on today where they said, should you have friends when you're doing a join to a friend? Do you want to join onto the friend's team, or do you want to join on to fight them? Why not just have two options? What do you call it? Join, and you could have, what do you call it, team, or you could say versus. So even though I'm joining in, depending on how the game is going, and that's why one person said it would be nice to know what the score is. So based on if you were going to join with your friend, and if it's like overwhelming lopsided game, maybe you might join the other team. Or if it's a close game and they're on the winning side, you can actually decide which way to go. Like, you could join on the other team so you can challenge them, just play a spoiler or get that challenge. So either way, I think those are actually pretty good ideas. And then I also like the ideas too, that Zach drops down, where he says that some of these modes would be added, but for all the modes, finishing touches on Eventide needs more care. Another map after. Yeah, like imagine you had another map you could play Eventide on, very similar to the way you can play Core Rush, Capture the Flag, and Flag Hunter on multiple maps. It'd be kind of cool if Eventide could happen on more than one map. But yeah, so that was some really cool feedback that I saw, and I thought that was pretty neat. So I kind of like that a lot. So these are some really good ideas. And Dracoson, and he came up with a good idea too. Why not have the person with the best kill streak, the highest kill streak during the game, instead of the kill streak of, if you didn't die, the kill streak goes away. Like, you should have the person who's getting the kill streak bonus should be the person who had the top kill streak in the game. Like, today I managed to finally play a game of Eventide and get into the immortal status, which is 50 kills in a row without dying. So I had 7 kills, died, and then did 70 kills in a row after that, and that was pretty neat. But yeah, but today too, I actually got to think about writing it in feedback also. Today kind of sucked, where I was actually playing 2 things. I was playing when I was going against a Torden. One of them was like, they gotta fix the leap ability. It was stated in 0.6 patch notes, when you're leaping from the beginning of the leap to the end of the leap, you're invulnerable. That'd be really nice, because there is too many. You're leaping, and if Torden is dropping his hammer, but you're not in the hammer zone because you're in the air, you still die. That doesn't make any sense. I'm leaping. His hammer is coming down to the floor. I'm not even in contact with the floor. I'm in the air. I shouldn't be dead. So that really got me annoyed. That was one of them. And there was another one too. I believe earlier in the day or yesterday, where the hammer's coming down. I roll out of the hammer's damage. You can actually see that I cleared the freaking the arrows and everything. I still died. It was so infuriating. Like, that's the thing about Torden. It is so strong that that needs to be balanced. It needs to be balanced because it's infuriating. Like when you do something and you actually get away to still not get away. That's why when they said like Torden's radius is only 4 point something, I seriously doubt that. It seems a lot larger than 5 meters. It's like 4.9. I think it's more than that. I'm just saying. I don't think it's still 4.9. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. Yeah, I'll play a few games. Like I said, I don't really like playing as much right now, because the way the builds work, the builds play like full seeker. Like the way I explain it is full seeker from 0.6, weak primary force you to depend on your heavies and your primal. I hated that build. That was like my least favorite build to play. 0.7, the whole thing plays like that. Wow, that's neat. Just not even starting, so I'm gonna exit out and try again. If not, I guess we just don't play today. I won't play this time. But like I said, yeah, it's just not as fun. Like the weapons I'm using too aren't that bad. They're actually pretty damn decent. But man, when you're playing sometimes, it's just, like I said, the game is so unbalanced, it's frustrating. Like, the damage is so weak, and the health bars of these things are so high. Like, there are times where they have a sliver of health left. That sliver of health is like 500 or something. Because you're hitting it, it takes you another 3 to 4 shots to take it out. And I'm using the Wraith, and combined they're doing almost 250 damage. So I had to hit it like 2 to 3 more times before I can get rid of it. So it's almost like 700 more damage to do before I can get rid of a little sliver of health off a Guardian or an Imperial Guardian or a Royal Guardian. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Like I said, a rebalancing the weapons is a must, and damage on these primaries is also a must. Every primary needs more damage, because like I said, they came up with the idea of, hey, what we want to try to do is make fights last longer, but that's only true if you're doing a one-on-one. But what if sometimes you're just running and then 2 guys are running together, or you're running to go somewhere and then, oh my god, there's 3 people. It's not fun now. That, like I said, sometimes I would do risk versus reward. I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna fight these guys. I have old videos where I'm fighting 2 or 3 people. I'm trying to weave through it, and I'm like, I might be able to do it. It's just that my weapons were strong enough versus their health that I know that I could do it. And if I was right on cue, or if I was in the zone, I could take those 3 people out with my primary, because you won't have your heavy most of the fight. With this, it's just frustrating. You see 3 people, you don't have your primal, or you don't have your heavy, you just gotta run. And like I said, I don't enjoy that. I find that like very frustrating. There is no option. There is no option at all for you to be able to do anything, and I think that's kind of whack. I'll play if it doesn't pick up 1 or 2 people in the next few minutes. I'm just gonna play until well rested is off, and then I'll just shut off from there, because there's no reason to ruin my stream numbers with 0 Zero stream. So yeah, that doesn't help me. Not that even tide. After I get rid of the rail rested too, I might try to play a few bot matches with some different builds to see how they work out.
Comes from the heavens.
One of the builds I really miss is dual chains. It's really messed up. Doesn't work very well with real people. It works fine with bots. It just doesn't work well with real people. Oh, Binky's is in here. We're against each other.
The bastion of eventide.
I leashed that dog all the way over there. Get him, get him. I had more ammo than I thought. See, what starts happening is Yosemite Sam keeps chasing me. And I believe he's using code efficient constant. What's gonna start to happen is once I hit a groove and stuff, I'm gonna start killing him a lot more consistently. I need that ammo.
Find the next one.
So, Sunder with Primal Roar is more efficient than Isia when it comes to... See what I mean? Why didn't I make that jump? I'm in the air. And that's the one I also find a lot of Torden players complaining. Oh, it's not fair that I can't kill you as soon as I put my hammer down. The fact that you can transform for a second and survive a primal transformation. And I'm like, yeah, and then you still can kill me in 2 hammer strikes. What's your point? Like, come on.
The harvest begins.
This is how it's gonna be. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna leave the match because what they're doing is they're jumping from the one team to the other, which is really frustrating. Like I can't deal with that. Oh, I don't want to play against people that are good. I just want to basically be on the winning team. Kind of silly. The heck is taking so long? Whoops. It still didn't work out.
A calling tested.
That's 6. That's 7. That should get me what I need. Suckers talking all that jazz. Now you're right. Jeopardy.
The next one.
Death from our foes and seeds are falling like dominoes, supposedly. Must be a little crazy.
The fortress is yours.
Let's see what we can do.
The dreadnought seize upon its power. Do not fail. Harvest overseers have been deployed.
Kidding me.
The enemy has power beyond you. Be cautious for now.
Just shoot it, just shoot it, just shoot it, just shoot it. That's exactly what you can do. As much damage as you can, and then you move. Stick and move, stick and move. Seriously?
The enemy claims the heart of Eventide.
Nobody cares. Yeah, you kidding me? You go fight that.
Why lose the Overseer? Defend the harvest. Why delay? I shall prepare a duel.
Primal's here. That I gotta hold. See, it's not gonna matter. They have 2 Tordans. It's those two. You're not gonna beat the Tordans anyway. That's the issue. I wasn't gonna beat the Tordans anyway. It didn't matter. So it's a waste of time. In reality. So now I gotta go sit down and recollect all that stuff again, so I can set myself up so I can actually get my primal. Yay. Like, this is literally a waste of time. Like, the arena literally sets me back another, like, minute and a half. The arena doesn't help me. It screws up my game. Especially if we're playing a game where we're behind. The arena doesn't help me. The arena actually is a detriment instead of an aid. Whoa, look what happened. I just leaped away. What do y'all think, man?
Your team is powerful.
There you go.
A setback indeed.
Faster, need more health.
A surge is coming. The surge begins. You must claim the outpost.
Yeah, whatever, man. Should only claim this
A
outpost instead.
formidable opponent.
Try to get to 1,000.
Undaunted strength.
And then I'm gonna go for that too. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
At least contest the shards.
No, I'm not testing a thing. You can do it. All right, now we're gonna try to go. Gotta go get this again. Come on, man. I'm not sure what he was doing that for. I'm shooting him right in the back.
A true prize. Hold the fortress.
Okay. Let's see if we can do this now. Sunder's way faster for getting those. Actually, it's harder to get these with easier than it is with Sunder. Sunder's so much quicker.
Of eventide.
Yeah, do I have enough heavy ammo to continue this battle? Whew! That was close.
Loss can lead to resolution.
That was close. Well.
Find the next one.
Nice. Let's get that. 1,056.
Cower not. Fight back.
1,086. Probably gonna just shut off the stream after this. I guess what's going on in the US is a little bit too much for most people right now. Let's get going.
The dreadnought seize upon its power. Prove yourself. Your enemy has acquired great power.
See what I'm saying? This one's just bullcrap, man. It's completely annoying as hell. Like, it's not even fun to play against. It's just stupid.
Loss can lead to resolution.
And now we lost the freaking... Again, an event cost us the freaking Overseer.
A setback indeed.
The event cost us the Overseer.
I prepare a final
Freaking awesome.
The bastion falls.
I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't... There's gotta be a way. So the one thing I want to basically do, there's got to be a way to opt out of events, because events can screw the game up for you so badly that it doesn't make sense. If you're behind, events can cost you the game. Events can literally cost you the game.
Shatter their confidence.
We were about to get that Overseer. We don't have the Overseer because of Flashpoint.
You falter. Stand and fight.
I'm going the wrong way.
I sense your fear. Rise above it.
Yeah, whatever,
You
man.
surrendered an outpost.
Well, we're surrendering all the outposts. I ain't even wasting my time with them.
Banish the enemy. You surrendered
In
an
a year
outpost.
now, can I get my 80 points?
You surrendered an outpost.
That's what I was looking for.
Banish the enemy.
Yeah, whatever. Let me see how much I get from this. Yeah, there's no more points to be gotten. Let's wait for this to end. See how many points I get for it. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time fighting back and forth, going for Tordans and trying to fight Tordans and a bunch of other crap. I ain't doing it. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of time. I don't need to be that frustrated.